What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I've been trying to make this video for 20 minutes now, and the reason why I keep restarting it, the reason why this is my last take, is because I'm not going to do what I've done every other time and talk about the Bitcoin conference. If you guys want to look it up yourselves, type in Bitcoin conference 2024. There's a 9-hour, 47-minute take here for day 2. Bitcoin Magazine, I think, does a good job. There's other avenues to watch it. They do cut out at certain points, which I didn't like. I wish that they, there were certain interviews that they cut out that I wish they just let stream the whole time, and maybe they have that on other formats. But it's a good one nonetheless. And there's other ones too. Be wary of scams. Be wary of scams, you guys, because there are scammers who will use Bitcoin Magazine's logo or All Good, or what. This actually might even be one of the scams. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, scan QR code right here. They're saying scan. This is the scam. This is 100% a scam. This one right here, 84K watching. There's not 84K watching. Hold up, y'all. We're gonna play it right now. Ready? Let's see. I'm gonna shut up and we're just gonna watch it together. Okay. Let's see. It is muted. I'm going to turn this on so I can hear it, and then I'm going to mute myself so you can't hear me.
Right here on stage. Yes, you heard right. Today you can double your crypto assets very easily. So, attention. On the screen of this YouTube broadcast, you see a QR code. Scan it right now to go to our official website. There.
Scan it right now to get scammed. This is, you can tell it's total BS, right? They're voicing over. Look, it says Bitcoin Magazine, and it's not Bitcoin Magazine. They have it posted here. Started streaming 6 hours ago. There's not this many people watching. It's all scams. You can't comment or do anything like that, right? Elon Musk is hosting a big event. This is not Bitcoin Magazine. They made a fake account and then made them the moderator. If we go back, it says All Good, right? This one right here, total BS. By the way, it says live. The event is over. Elon Musk is not talking right now. But so for anybody who's looking up Bitcoin conference, be aware there are pieces of shit, and I've reported this exact one actually like several times. I'm gonna report it again. I want to child abuse, no, spam or misleading. There should be something. It is spam technically, but I feel like it's a straight scam, man. And I don't even feel like it. Obviously, it is a scam, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. You guys, I think, could hear enough that absolutely was some just BS that was going on right there. But be aware of that. Be aware of that. If you're looking up Bitcoin conference, there are some scammers, right? Bitcoin Magazine, this is the real one. This All Good one, you notice that they have that. It says Bitcoin Magazine when you click on it. Just be wary, okay, guys? But here I am talking about the Bitcoin conference. I'm not even talking about the stuff that I did in my other takes of this video. I was trying to go over what Trump said, what Kennedy said, the fact that Kamala didn't talk. I'm not going to go over any of that stuff. One thing that I do want to say actually is that it is very cool that we had three of the very three top candidates for this election all were at the conference, right? 2 of them talked, 1 of them declined to talk. I have my beliefs as to why Kamala did not want to talk, and my belief personally is that she's probably not that educated in crypto. That's probably the truth. Out of nowhere, she becomes pro-crypto, right? When all this time, all throughout the whole administration, they haven't been clear from a regulatory perspective at all, or given like any kind of indication that they were pro-crypto up until recently, whenever Donald Trump started outwardly being pro-crypto, right? So I think she declined to talk because she just probably wouldn't be able to answer any of the questions that she'd be asked, or even like she's probably not dumb enough, though I don't think she's that smart. She's probably not dumb enough to get in front of a bunch of people who are very educated in the space and say a bunch of things, right? Like she's really not the best public speaker, in my opinion. But I'm going off. I'm already going there, and I don't want to go there. The main thing that I wanted to say is just, if you want to look at the Bitcoin conference, it's good, man. I think it's really good. I like watching Elon talk. I liked watching Trump and Kennedy, and even Michael Saylor, and there's Vivek, and there's other people too that were talking, and it's just cool. It's a really big, cool thing. I'm jealous that I didn't get to go. I will probably go to the next one because I feel like I'm missing out. But anyways, guys, let's get started. High to low here. You can see why I restarted the videos, right? That wasn't even me getting into it. that was me trying to avoid getting into it. High to low, relative high to low here. We broke above the 618, right? Stayed above it on the first attempt. Beautiful. We actually found support on the 618 there. I am not even hesitant in calling for prices that are at 78K to 86K based off of this fib here. With how much respect we're showing on it, I very much would expect that we go up there. But overall, if we have this high here of the overall range from the high to low, it gives us a little bit of a different look. Our 1272 is at the 80.6K area, 81,000 right there. So I would say that this minimum target at 78K could probably be overlooked. Maybe we find a moment of resistance, but break up higher, right? It might not be like we just break straight through it. Maybe we do, but it might not be worth. It might not be an area worth mentioning. It is very common this cycle. I've noticed a lot of things pierce just above their 1.4. Right above this overall 1.4, we have the more relative 1618 here. So I think 86,500, let's just say 84 to 90,000 could be a nice area to find some significance for resistance. We might move up to this zone, find some resistance here, consolidate, whatever, and then continue to move higher. We might just move on higher, whatever. But I do very much believe that Bitcoin right now, you guys, especially in light of everything that's been going on with the conference, I think that we are on our way to prices that are above $100,000. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. We're literally, here we are at 68, just below 68K. We did not pump on the absurdly bullish happenings on the Bitcoin conference, but we're about to. I think that we are about to. We're getting settled up. It's the weekend. When we close the day today, when we start the new week, I think we're going to see the follow through of all these bullish hopes and dreams and promises that were made by at least two of the three candidates, And it does seem like Kamala has also taken a bullish stance on crypto, has taken a crypto-friendly approach. I think they're all probably crypto-friendly, which is nice because even if the person who you don't want to get in the office is elected, you're probably going to see regulatory oversight and clarification and things that are overall good for crypto. Maybe they're not the best for crypto, but good nonetheless because we'll get some clarity finally where the U.S. government has really been avoiding giving us clarity since crypto's existed, right? Because it's never been a serious thing to be taken seriously up until recently. But enough talk about that. Looking at the daily RSI, it's always been a serious thing. I just mean to them. That's what I mean, right? Daily RSI looks very bullish. I like that we are bouncing off the 60. We got below it and then right back up in it. We're hanging out in this bullish area of control. Bounced right off our 123. On the 4-hour, we are looking very bullish as well. Such a bullish RSI. We're spending most of our time above the 50 and little limited amounts of time below the 50. When we get back above it, we like to hang out above the 60 area too. So nice to see. Very strong look. It's a lot of volume actually right here on this 4-hour candle, and we didn't go anywhere. So looking like we were going down, but we probably ate it all up, right? Yeah. Went down, touched our 123 moving average on the, oh wow, the 1 hour. I never noticed that. I don't look at the 1 hour time frame too much with Bitcoin, but look at how well this 1 hour is respected. Wow. That's crazy. It's very, look at the significance, right? You break above it, you find support, up. You come down, you find support, you break below it, down. You find some resistance here, second attempt, you break up. That's like the most disrespect we've seen, but even then, still support, resistance, hugging it right there. Support, support-ish, support, resistance, tipped it. Like this is actually, it's kind of cool. I wonder, I'm going to go back and look through this on my own time and just see if I can find some stuff. But yeah, I think it looks good, guys. I think that we are looking good for moving up. If anybody's wondering, what about this day? What about that Darth Maul candle? Who cares? I think it's just a psyops. I think it's just a psych out, right? We've had these candles before, and then the next day pumped up. Of course, that's a bad example because we went down, but just more showing that we can continue to grow, even if it is just for a day. Let's see if we can find another example where it's like more of like what we're doing here. I don't know. That one is kind of a more bearish candle than the one that we actually have right now, and then we continue to go up afterwards. Same thing kind of here actually, right there. And then this one right here, like it's just an indecision candle, I guess is really the best way to say it. Indecision at the top. I do think that once we're done with the weekend, we're going to continue higher. And I'm repeating the same stuff right now, so I'm probably going to end the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content. Oh, right, this is what I wanted to go over. So on a weekly perspective, we dipped into the ribbon here, our weekly EMA ribbon, dipped into it, just for reference sake, this was our last cycle back in November of 2021. This is our current bull cycle. You can see that when we started the cycle, right, was down here back in about like 2018 December. That was our bottom, the end of the bear cycle. Started our cycle, we had the bearish cross down for the bear cycle, the bullish cross up for the bull cycle. We got really close. We even had a kind of like fake cross here in the midst of all this consolidation, but really once this crossed up, we stayed above this ribbon, and any time in the ribbon was very short-lived, and we stayed above it basically the whole cycle. Here we are right now. We had our bear cycle end, came up. We had our bullish cross right here, and then the price did go below the ribbon, but we still had our cross up to the upside, and we've maintained prices above this ribbon the whole time. We dipped into it very briefly and got right back out of it. I think that we are about to see continuation of this overall move. And if we look at this, I'm actually going to go, we are right now crossing bullishly on the daily, which I think is very good as well. The 4-hour looks good. I'm going to go back to here and just point out that we do have a broadening wedge pattern here. You go from a 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, that's 5 right there. Generally speaking, with these patterns, they are 5-legged patterns, and either on the 5th leg, then you get your break down, or you get your breakout to the upside. The fact that we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs in this pattern overall tells me that this move, this 6th leg, is not going to find resistance here. If we find resistance here, it's just like what we're doing now, right? We're gonna consolidate, but like really, this 6th leg is what's gonna take us up and out. We are so close, you guys, to seeing new all-time highs, brand spanking new all-time highs, and likely we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna have another significant stop like this, another significant stop like we had here, probably not even a significant stop like we had here until we're deep into the $80,000 area, for this one. But stuff like this, probably not until we're in 100K. Well, let me just re-say that, okay? We're not going to see a significant move like this here or a significant move like this here as far as consolidation goes until we pierce 100,000. I even think it'll be 120,000 until we see significant consolidation like we've seen over the past handful of months. What would that be, like 4 months, 3 months? March to July, is that 4 months? I think so. We might see something like this, and that could come in our like 90 to 80K area on our way up to that $120,000 target, but we might not. Who knows? We genuinely might not even see any kind of long phase of consolidation. And this doesn't seem long compared to this or this, but this did last from December of 2023 until February. That lasts multiple months, right? And actually, the very beginning of December to the very beginning of Feb. So yeah, like 2 months literally. I don't think that we'll see something like that at least until we're in the $80,000 to $90,000 target range, but we really could. We might avoid something like that entirely until we're deep in the $100,000 territory. And ultimately, I do believe we're going to go there. I'm going to do, before we go off, I guess for anybody that's missed the last couple days worth of videos, I'll go over why. It's because that's where our 2618 is. The 2618 right up here. I'll just do the 2618 to the 2272 up here, anywhere between like $111,000 to $124,000 right there. That's from this high to low, right? That's where I got that high to low of this overall consolidation range. If we were to take the high to the low of this overall consolidation range right here, high to low, we actually went all the way up to our 2618 right here before we consolidated for a little bit, right? Or that was like the high of this consolidation range, and then we moved up higher. If we take that consolidation range from a high to a low, we went up for our next high right at the 2618 there. So all I'm doing is just implementing the same idea that from a high to a low, we're not going to stop until we probably hit this $124,000 level. But maybe, maybe we fall short. I would be surprised if we consolidated or stopped or had any kind of significant turbulence below 100,000. I'd be very surprised. With that being said, it's probably not going to be a directly straight line up, but I mean, you zoom out. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there. If you zoom out, it looking back at it, it definitely seems like it was, right? It definitely seems like it was. It won't feel like it was, right? This 2-month period, it didn't feel like it was a straight line up, but looking back at it, it definitely looks like that, right? So anyways, guys, I'm rambling at this point. I'm done rambling, so I'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.